Hey everyone, Joel Hansen here, and I want to give you the opportunity to have a VIP experience trip of a lifetime. Free accommodations, free airfare, spending money, food, all of the above, guys. Entertainment into so many destinations. I mean, it's lovely hot Las Vegas. Maybe you want to go to Disney World in Florida. Maybe we're talking an amazing Mexican cruise. This is a trip for you plus one, and even the inclusion of me. Yes, we can go on a trip and eat and see the world. Today, I am partnering with an amazing foundation called Forgotten Angels Florida. Forgotten Angels supports at-risk youth and those in need. We're talking those edged out of foster care, single mothers, and all of the above. So many people in need. These guys do really great things. And we're going to actually be able to help them and support them while having the opportunity to win the true trip of a lifetime. For this raffle, you can purchase tickets down below. The specific details are all listed. You get to pick the destination. You get to pick where you want to do. You get to pick when you want to go. And you can even pick to go with or without me for the ultimate trip of a lifetime. So let us do good. Let's give back to those in need. I hope to meet with you and eat with you soon.
Flashback.
What's up, everybody? We are in Columbus, Ohio, outside the Thurman Cafe. It's freezing cold out, so we'll do a half car intro. So the famous Thurman Cafe. So it's funny. So I was not planning to come here. I knew about this place for years ago, but had just didn't think of it. But I've been at the Arnold Classic, which is a great big bodybuilding convention. I think we have met literally something like 84 people just today alone. It's been crazy. So many fans of the channel there. So huge thanks to everybody. And thank you for coming saying hello. And everybody's been asking me, did you go to the Thermanator, the Thurman Cafe? So in that, we're going to do it. I'm fitting it in. It's very late on Saturday, so hopefully you'll be able to get some, the kitchen is still open according to online, so hopefully we'll make it work. Hopefully it's not going to be too loud. It looks like there's, like pinball and bar and whatever. It's like a burger bar, despite it being called a cafe. So this is the Thermanator. So this is a burger challenge, which was featured on the original Man vs. Food series with Adam RICHMAN. So that's what we're going to go do. So it's a big stack burger, a whole bunch of mushrooms, onions, cheese, bacon. I think there's ham, vegetables. They're known for their Thermanator or Thurman burgers, which are 3/4 patties. So there's it's 3/4 pound patties, so 12 ounces, multiple 12-ounce patties on this thing. It is a pay-for-play, so I believe it's about $28, about $30, we'll say. But hey, it was famous on Man vs. Food. Let's go check this out, see what Adam RICHMAN got himself into. So it should be fun. Hopefully we can do it. And that's it. Columbus, Ohio. The biggest burger in Columbus. The most definitely famous burger in Columbus, probably in all of Ohio. So huge thanks to Adam RICHMAN, Man vs. Food. So that, guys, let's go have fun. Eat some food. I love me a burger. With that, let's go eat.
All right, everybody, so here we are with the burger. It's definitely actually very sizable. These are massive patties. I was at the Arnold Classic all day, so I absolutely lost my voice. We're using the lapel mic, not my favorite. They also have real loud music in here. Meh. Let's just say limited accommodation today. A bit of a rough start, let's put it that way. We did wait about an hour and a half with seating and food, so it's been a long time. I'm very hungry. I'm definitely ready to eat. And like I said, we're off to a little bit of a rough start, but hey, I will judge all the food and all the burgers very objectively. So guys, I did go with a side salad instead of the French fries. Standard is the French fries, while the side salad did cost me $3 more. Then the burger, like we said, we have, well, pretty much everything. And I will quote two right off the menu. Let us see. The Thermanator, so bottom bun, mayo, lettuce, tomato, pickle, banana peppers, 12-ounce burger, cheddar, bacon, another 12-ounce burger, mushrooms, grilled onions, ham, mozzarella, American cheese, top bun, served with hand-cut fries and dill pickle spear. So we got the pickle spear. I did go with the salad instead, and I did opt for no cheese on it, just personal preference. Real interesting. I guess they actually invented this burger specifically for the Arnold, the big Arnold event in Columbus, because they said, well, I think bodybuilders wanted bigger burgers. So here we go. I did ask for a cooked medium, so we will see what that is like. That is the recommendation. Well, the recommendation or the standard is medium well, but the guy said medium's better. And the story, interestingly, so this place was founded in 1942 by Macedonian immigrants, and basically their son and wife ran through the 50s and the 80s, and the third generation actually continues today. So this restaurant's been around for like almost 80 years, which is pretty impressive. So yeah, and they've won Best Burger by all major publications in Columbus, and they've won, been on many food channels and or TV shows. So, and let's just say because of that, they don't care at all about you or your customer service. I'm just kidding. Maybe that's a little extreme. Some of the staff are great. Some of them, man. At that though, guys, I'm definitely hungry, so let's eat. They did have this house-made Macedonian dressing for the salad I got. It's got some hot sauce on the table. Got some cristal. I do love some of that. Got some mustard, some ketchup. Got an extra plate for some sausage. So let's start the Thermanator, guys. So big burger in a very loud restaurant going down in just a minute. Actually, you know what? Maybe start with some veggies for the kids. I will do that. I need to grab myself a pair of gloves. I will hop on here some of this lettuce. Gotta set an example for all the children. So I will try their dressing first, this Macedonian dressing. Apparently it's kind of like tzatziki and Greek mix, I think he said. So, but anyway, guys, that's pretty much it. So here we go. Start the big burger here. And I would say the count like maybe 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Cheers, let's go. Okay, not bad. I do like that. It's a nice zest. It's a little how do I describe it? It's kind of like a sweeter Greek. Not bad. I do like it. And now, from my understanding, this burger was actually one of the few items that Adam Richman did finish. But what we finished, let me know in the comment down below. Alright. Now, got the veggies out of the way for the kids. Now the moment of truth, I just tried to stir it out. And this is a big burger. So look at that. Look at that. These patties are massive. Oh, look how much ham is on there. That's crazy. All right, well, there's no way to have this all in one bite. But, wow, look at all the bacon, too. There's a lot of bacon. But, ooh, and mushrooms. Steaming. That being said, let me try this bite out. And then maybe I can try the other bite. So, let's see what this is. I don't think they actually put ketchup or mustard on here. If they do, it's on the bottom. So, try it out, guys. Here we go. You know what? That is pretty damn tasty. It's very juicy. It's dripping a lot. It's not really like, I don't know. It's, hold on, wait. Seasoning wise, it's very basic. The ham gives a really salty flavor. It's pretty good beef. It's very fatty. Nice pickle. It is a little bit more done than medium, unfortunately. I tried to order medium rare. The guy said medium is better. And this is definitely a little more well done, but.
Hey everyone, welcome to Zoo, where today we're here at the Thurman Cafe taking on the Thermanator Challenge. So really cool, we get to do this man versus food item.
It's pretty tasty. Got some mushrooms going there.
And it was definitely quite an interesting experience, both memorable for, well, a multitude of reasons, which we will get into a little bit more throughout the video, and I'll add a little more context in the voiceover.
A little ketchup, a little mustard, a little bacon.
So we did have quite an extensive wait for a table, which was totally fine. Interestingly, they had like a whole bunch of tables out in the waiting area, which you were allowed to drink at, but not eat at. Just a heads up, if you are going on any sort of a weekend or weeknight or any night, be prepared potentially to have to wait a bit of time.
It's not bad. Personally, I got a charbroil burger. And this is just kind of like done on a flat top, but it works. Some hot sauce going.
So I always try to keep things objective, real, and honest, and while there are definitely times I save my words, I never try to, say anything I don't mean. And in this situation,
And I'm interested in trying without all the ham, because the ham is adding a lot of flavor.
I was really trying to be so extra positive and maybe a little more positive than I should have, pertaining to like having the rough start. I still want to try to be like objective and not impacted.
And a lot of salt. So this next bite, we'll get a little bit more idea of how well seasoned it really is, you know what I'm saying?
But if I'm being completely honest, let's just say I don't think this burger was tasting exactly the way I anticipated, but dang, the condiments sure added some flavor.
You know,
I know, I'm singing it, and I'm like, who the hell is this?
it is juicy. It tastes good. I'm also starving right now, so maybe it has something to do with that. But it's very lightly seasoned. If it's seasoned at all. I'm not sure. Actually, you know what the flavor of this kind of makes me question? I question if this is actually a 100% beef patty. I wouldn't be surprised if there was pork in this, actually. Oops. Bacon down. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if there was maybe a little pork in this, but it's definitely juicy. Actually, you know what? The more I think about it, I think there's pork in this patty. Let me give some other thought and think about the pork aspect.
One thing I was very thankful for is that I had literally not eaten like the whole day, and it was like 10 p.m. or something absolutely ridiculous. So anything at that point like was tasting good, I'll put it that way.
All right, for the record, that little bacon, the bottom here with the pickles, tomatoes, onions, lettuce. That was a good bite. A little more mustard here going. I think mustard, and I'll go sweetener in my mustard. I think mustard in like a little ketchup, some pickles. It's just such a nice addition. And ketchup. I can eat ketchup on a burger. Let me know the not one sauce you need on a burger. Some people are mayo, some people ketchup, some people maybe it's a burger sauce.
And my server ahead was also very friendly. He was cool. The bar itself, it is definitely a pretty unique kind of spot. It is quite small. Fascinating that it's been around for so many years, and I think they're really lucky that they had a couple big TV shows kind of come through, such as Man vs. Food, because from my understanding that really changed the direction of this whole restaurant, because once like one TV channel goes, then a lot of other stations go, and it just kind of built up the notoriety.
Okay, that was pretty yummy. I think, honestly, I'm actually pretty sure now, there's definitely pork in the patty. A little hot sauce, not bad. Not bad. I put banana peppers on here. A little more of those would be really nice. Because a little acidity is, it's a nice treat. It's a very rich patty. Hot sauce. All the sauce. Drippy burger.
It was really interesting. So the notoriety and like the reputation of the Thurman Cafe within the people I met and talked about it in Columbus with, they were basically like, it ranged from like the older people saying like, oh, it was really good burgers, tasty food, to the younger people being like, meh, I don't know about that place. I haven't been in years. Not sure how it is. Maybe it was better before a change in ownership, but it's still under the same family, so I don't know if that, you know, maybe there's a change in the son, or I don't know what it may have been. So really kind of interesting and mixed reactions, but definitely everybody was very curious to see if I came by and tried this challenge. So yes, to all the lovely people of Columbus, Ohio, we did officially make it to the Thurman Cafe.
All right, the bacon with some hot sauce. All the sauces, all the flavors. That's where it's at. Tasty. But at that, everybody, playing for shrapnel. I'm definitely glad that I got some gloves. This turned into a big messy tower. I mean, kind of cool that this burger was, excuse me, made for the Arnold, and we're here on the Arnold weekend, so unintentional, but good timing, meant to be. But at that, everybody,
overall, though, I am thankful we did get to come do the Thermanator here at Thurman's Cafe. Definitely one of the most well-known, maybe the most well-known restaurant within Columbus. So yeah, overall, we had a memory, had an experience, and another one for the books.
At that, though, we're finished. Obviously, there is no time limit, so I definitely meant taking my time a little bit, but I think it was just under maybe at 11 and a half, 12 minutes. I gotta say, how was the burger? Well, it was pretty good. It was solid. It's definitely very, very mildly flavored. I definitely think it's a pork and beef patty. Actually, I'm like 100% sure it's pork and beef. So if you like that, it's a different vibe, it's a different flavor, different taste. Definitely with the sauces, the seasonings, that was a nice kick. I am very glad we had to come do this. I think it's pretty cool, pretty unique. Again, you know, winning Columbus. Like I said, so many people were like, have you done the Thermanator? You've been there to Thurman Cafe? As obviously this is such a long-standing, you know, we'll say, establishment. And I think why, if I had to guess, why this has been voted #1 burger in many, we'll say, situations and in many magazines and stuff, I think it's because it's such a, they put so much pork in the patty that it's like, it holds that moisture. But if this makes sense, it's not a beefy juice moisture, it is like a ground pork moisture, if that makes sense. So, you know, it was, if you like a pork and beef patty, it was solid. No real complaints. So yeah, for that, we just complete the burger and our challenge like out of Richmond. We do still pay for it. This meal today would cost us $31 because I did the side salad instead of the fries. But yeah, like I said, some of the staff at least were very friendly. I appreciate that. Appreciate their hospitality. And we're here in Columbus. So now, like I said, I did go to the Thermanator, or the Thurman Cafe, to eat the Thermanator, and it is actually located on Thurman Ave. So A lot of Thurmans, a lot of Thurmans going on there. But that, guys, like I said, that's pretty much it. Pretty cool spot. And let me know if you've been here and or you would be interested in eating this burger, because this is the one time. A lot of people like eat something and it's like massive. People are like, oh, I could do that. Like, no, you can't. The likelihood you can eat 10 pounds is probably pretty unlikely. The likelihood you can eat this is probably at least reasonable. But a fun fact, actually, most people that order this still actually take part of it home. You got to realize that's a whole pound and a half of beef, plus all the ham. There's definitely a half a pound of ham, all the buns and everything. So I would say that burger itself is probably sitting about 2.5 pounds, with the lettuce and mushrooms and onions and everything. And then if you had the fries and or the salad, at least another half. So a good 3 pounds of food probably, maybe a little more, 3.5. So it is sizable. And you definitely get your protein. But the more I think about it and dwell on it, it is 100% a pork and beef patty. So however you feel about that, you know, I'll leave it at that. But that, guys, hope you enjoyed today's video. Happy to do a famous man versus food challenge. And let me know if you could eat this burger in the comment down below, because you maybe could. So I one question next time is happy hungry, happy eating. And at that, till next time, everybody. We've been to the Thurman Cafe. We've had the Thermanator. Thank you, Adam Richman. Made this place very famous. And since then, that's really where it got a lot of its fame. So, till next time, buddy. With that, have a good day.
Another really interesting piece of information, I was truly surprised with the amount of people that after I finished this, like, came up to me or called me over the table or said to me, like, oh, wow, like, I've never seen someone actually do it before. So I guess apparently, you know, regulars here see people try to eat this burger all the time, and very few people actually do it. You know, it's different to see somebody like myself, you know, who can eat, you know, a large amount of food. But, you know, like we said, if this is 3 pounds, arguably probably more like 3.5 with if you do the side and everything, that is a lot of food for the average person, right? And the average stomach can fit like, I don't know, like 1.5 pounds of food or something like that, maybe 2 pounds. So yeah, just, you know, the online and internet really skews people's perspective. YouTube really skews a lot of probably the people's watching this like image of food and what is a lot of food. And so it's always cool to actually have an experience like that, because it really like brings into perspective and brings you back to like reality of like, you know, how much food I really can eat per se. You know, or even again, completing and eating this burger really is. I mean, this is again over probably double of what the average person's stomach can actually hold. So yeah, just kind of a fun fact, little afterthought. And that, guys, thanks so much for watching.
Morning, everybody. So if you've been following me for a while, you know, there's not too many brands that I really like to partner with and rep for a long time, you know what I mean? Because I'm very particular about that. That being said, guys, Pump Sauce, guys. These guys at Pump Sauce, they're awesome guys. I love the product. And they recently were like, yo, Joel, a lot of your viewers are checking us out. You want a code for them? I said, heck yeah, man. I like your stuff. You have some good stuff. So we're about to get a sick pump. This is a stimulant-free pre-workout. Great for getting some sick pumps in the gym. I love this stuff. I had it at a leg day the other day for the first time. It's absolutely freaky how vascular and crazy pump I had. We're going to go hit an upper day. So yeah, guys. So use code Joel if you want to save 20%, which is pretty cool. So yeah, save yourself some money if you want to try out this. One of really my favorite pre-workout non-stimulant pump products. So let's crack this open. And at that, I'm about to go hit the gym. This is Gummy Shark, and they're little shooters, and they have big bottles, shooters, and all the above. So let's get it.
Hey everyone, I really hope you enjoyed that video. If you want to grab yourself some merch, the links are available down below, joeleats.com. That is the store. You can buy your shirts, your hats, and all the above. That being said, everybody, if you're not familiar, we have our 2 other channels as well. So we have the Joel Hansen channel here. Please subscribe to that one for our crazy food challenges. If you like food challenges, a little bit more behind the scenes, you want to see what really goes on in the restaurants, want to hear the secrets and really what's all going on, my thoughts and whatever, Joel Hansen Raw, that channel is our second channel. Links also down below or on screen. And more exciting, we have the More Joel Hansen channel. So there we have travel, we have food, we have life, we have fitness, we have everything all in between. And that is officially just launched, literally just launched as we hit 1 million subscribers. So thank you guys for the support. Definitely check out the More Joel Hansen channel. It's brand new. And if you're one of the first subscribers to that channel, let's just say maybe we have some special things coming your way. So go check them out. And that, thank you so much for watching.